on to makeup. Again, I do this quick because I'm busy and I'm not really a big makeup girly, so I like stuff that just looks good, feels good on my skin. See all my different products in here. I do a lot of the Thrive Cosmetics and also a lot of the ILIA brand. Those are probably two of my favorite makeup brands that I buy a lot of. So this is the foundation I start with. It's actually Skin Tint. You can see it's really liquidy, but this is just a nice, very light coverage foundation that I like to use. It has a lot of great ingredients in it for your skin, and it has SPF 40 zinc oxide for sunscreen, which is always good to have. Probably not enough sunscreen if you're gonna be out on a sunny day, but it's a start at least. So that is the ILIA Super Serum Skin Tint. I put it on with one of these little brushes, and this is ST5 Bomb Bomb is the color that I wear. After my foundation, I'm gonna go in with the ILIA Skin Concealer Stick and just hit the areas that I feel like need a little bit more touching up. So my dark circles, for sure. Some of these places where I'm having some acne breakouts, definitely those. I don't usually put this all over, I just kind of use it as a spot treatment because, again, I'm in a hurry, I don't have time for all that. So I'm gonna put some of that on, just dot it on real quick and easy. This is 9N Tupelo, that's the color that I'm using. A nice big brush to blend it in a bit. And then, since I'm just not a very fancy makeup girly, I usually go in and blend it with my fingers too, but I like to do the brush first because it gets it a nice little blend, and then I like to see, is it all blended in? Sorry, I'm looking at my mirror, which is behind you. And that actually looks pretty good. So at this point, the redness and some of the places on my skin that I feel like need a little bit of evening out is looking better, but I really just don't wear a whole lot of heavy makeup. It's not my jam. So does my skin look perfect? No, but that's kind of how I like it. Now I'm just gonna go back in on some of these little places and do a little bit of a highlight with a lighter shade of the ILIA face stick. This is 4N Holly. And I'm just gonna go in and put a little bit of that lighter shade on there, just for a little extra coverage on my tired eyes and a little highlight situation. That's about as fancy as I get, guys. Not a makeup girly. All right, after that, sometimes I will go in with this Thrive Cosmetics Buildable Blur if I feel like I have a really big pimple or a really big red spot on my face. Today I'm kind of happy with how this looks, but I'll just show you this. This is the little applicator stick. I love the Thrive Cosmetics brand. They have really great stuff. This is the Fair Cool color that I like to use. All right, now I'm gonna get my ILIA multi-stick. This is the color Dear Ruby. And this is a stick that you can use for blush or lip. I'm just gonna use it for blush today because I'm gonna be a little fancy and use a different lip. So I just do a little bit of that right up on my cheekbones and up, and then blend it in with another makeup brush. And we're gonna call that good. It's a little bright, but it will, I don't know, it'll fade out a little bit later. And I don't mind a heavy blush, actually. Makes me feel a little fancy. So that is the foundation base. Now I'm going to use one of my hydrating lipsticks from Thrive Cosmetics. This is Cara, the shade Cara. It's a really pretty color. Honestly, it's kind of close to my natural lip color, so I'm gonna put this on and you're gonna see that it just enhances my natural color. I love these lipsticks because they are really hydrating and my lips don't dry out when I wear them. They almost feel like a chapstick, but they have the tint in it, which is a little bit fancy. So that is also from Thrive Cosmetics. Now, if I was going on a date or something, I might put on some eyeliner, but that's not an everyday thing for me. So as far as everyday thing goes, the next thing I do is I'm gonna just go in and put a little bit of this white Brilliant Eye Brightener. This is the color Estrella. It's the white color. So I just put that in right there on the corner and underneath the lash line of my eyes. Instantly more awake looking. It's like magic. I wear work from home. Primarily, I'm doing video creation and doing video meetings. So looking awake, the illusion of awakeness is important to me for my job. So that's the Brilliant Eye Brightener in Australia from Thrive Cosmetics. Love this stuff. This is probably the 4th or 5th tube of this color that I've gotten. If I was feeling extra fancy, which I'm not, date night or getting photos done or something like that, I might also use a little bit of this darker color. It's still a Brilliant Eye Brightener, but this is the shade Muna. Don't know how you're supposed to say that. M-U-N-A. And I might do a little bit of that up here in the corners, do a little bit of a smoky eye situation. But this is just daily makeup today, so we're not gonna do that at the moment, but you can. All right, the last piece that I do every day in my makeup routine is my Thrive Lash Extensions Mascara, which I love so much. I am nowhere near fancy enough to go get false lash extensions, and I don't really have the tolerance required for wearing the little glue-on false lashes. I know there's some pretty nice ones out there. I just don't have the energy for it, honestly. So this is the best mascara I've found for girlies with little tiny short blonde lashes like mine. Look at the difference that makes. I feel like it makes a huge difference. Almost makes me look like I have on lash extensions, but I don't. The stuff works. It's like a tubing type mascara, so when it does come off, it's a little creepy. It kind of comes off looking like little spider legs because it actually is extending out your lashes a little bit with whatever the tube magic is in here. But anyway, great mascara. I wear this every day. This is probably, I've ordered at least 10 of these in my lifetime. They're amazing. I'll keep ordering them. Hopefully they'll keep making them. This is the black. The color is Bryn. That's the one that I like. So that's it. That is the Busy Mom fresh out of the shower morning skincare and makeup routine. Less than 10 minutes. Probably could take me less than 5 if I wasn't trying to narrate all of it. So that's what I like to do.